Hi class, let's take a look at example 4. And example 4 doesn't quite look like anything that we've seen before. So as we're actually trying to look at a formula, well, I don't know if we're gonna find an actual formula that has a cosine, and then also the base of a base with the actual exponent of a sine. So most of these are gonna have um, well, the exponent is going to be the values of u. Now, so here's the best, and like I said, I don't see one that actually matches it yet. 66 looks like it, but n happens to be an exponent there, so it doesn't actually quite fit the form. Now, so this is the best option to approach the problem. So it seems like we have one too many either sines or cosines. So one possible approach, and this may not actually work, you could actually let u equal to a sine of x, and then the u is equal to basically cosine of x dx, and the u over the cosine of x is equal to the values of the x. So we could try the old u substitution and see if that actually works. So in this case, this is 2 to the technically u cosine of x, and technically du over the cosine of x. We can see the cancellation of these two. And now our actual formula happens to be evaluated as a 2 to the u, technically du. So this is a basic actual exponential. The formula, it's going to be, in this case, we could actually look at the formula. We actually don't need it, but let me just point it out. So it's going to be number, basically number 4, a to the u. So for this one, we're going to have that this formula so this is by using number 4. So we're going to actually end up with it's going to be a 2 to the u, or 2 to the actual sine of x over, and in this case, it uses the ln of 2. Technically, that's it, plus the values of c, or formula 4, 2 to the u, ln of 2 plus c. So this is our final answer for this one. It's a little bit tricky because it actually requires that evaluation before we do anything else.